here. Let's get him in. Oh, baby. He's definitely ready to get out of here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh. What is going on, Aqua Beasts? Welcome back to another one. We are here in Kentucky at an awesome fish store called World of Pets. Anyway, awesome place, stacked with tanks. Here with my dad, and we just found some pretty neat stuff. I was trying to be good before I left to go back to school, and he likes them too. He's the one feeding them, so here's a couple sweet things we found, and I think we know what we're gonna get, but check these out. Down here we have a freshwater tarpon. I've wanted one of these guys. I used to have one, and actually my Matoro Stingray, I think, hopped on him and ended up killing him, which was not expected at all. But he is really cool. Then I found what's marked as a Florida gar, but pretty positive it's a long nose, which is pretty sweet because, I don't know, you don't see long nose but you can see how skinny his nose is, and that shows he's a long nose instead of a Florida, which is really cool. I have a Florida, but not a long nose, so that's pretty exciting. And then I think I've always wanted a Royal Pleco because they get huge and they're awesome, but I found a pretty good price on this Royal. Let me see if I can find him. But yeah, so he's pretty tiny right now, but he'll get massive and he'll get a huge head on him, which is really cool. But yeah, we're gonna get these 3 exotic fish, which I'm super excited about, and we'll get to you when we're bagging them up. All right, so I actually missed all of the catching of fish. I was talking to a dad and a young lad that were looking for fish stores around here, so, you know, obviously I had to talk to them. Love to see that, you know, kids getting into it nowadays too, which is just awesome. But anyway, World of Pets, huge shout out, been coming here years, awesome guy. But, and my dad actually picked up one more fish, so you guys can check that out. But we're gonna drive him back, and we'll see when we get there. All right, welcome back to the fish cave. Got all the fish here. It's only about a 20-minute drive, so nothing too bad. But I'm actually gonna get this 30-gallon. Here, let me get the lights on for you. I'm actually gonna get this 30-gallon scaped up and ready for some new fish. So this will be the grow out tank for the tarpon and the clown, and then the Royal Pleco will go in here with the community tank. All right, so for temperature purposes, I've got them acclimating. There's the tarpon, the little clown, which will grow into this behemoth one day. That's a golden, though. This is a silver, a regular, and then this awesome long-nosed gar. And to show you the difference, you can see how long and skinny that is on such a little dude. And then this is a Florida gar. You can see how short and how much he's a lot more stout. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and totally remodel this tank, give it a new scape. I think I'm going to steal that piece of driftwood right there and throw it in there. I think I'm just going to throw these guys in the community tank just for acclimating purposes, and the Royals in here. But just so that they stay warm, the temperatures are the same, because I want to rescape it before I get them in there. But so let's get going. All right, so the tank, I did a little water change too while I was at it, just because why not, while I was cleaning it out. Well, I mean, while I was rescaping it. This is the scape we're rocking with. It's still pretty murky. You can't really see it too well, you know, but I put all the fish back in there. Like I said, all these tanks are the same temperature, so that really shouldn't have messed with them much at all. But I'm still going to let them acclimate a little bit more in this tank, just in case it's a few degrees off. Let them acclimate, put them in. I'm really excited to see them in there. It's going to be, and this is my, you can see the Pleco chilling right there. It's a really nice bristlenose I've had for years. That's an awesome view of these tanks right here. But really cool bristlenose I've had for a long time. This little clown, the tarpon, and the long-nosed gar. It'll be the 4 of those guys in a 30-gallon for now. Obviously, this tank's not nearly big enough for all of them once they get huge. But, you know, that's what the rest of the fish cave is for. As you can see, these massive arowanas. But if you've not already done so, subscribe, watch a bunch of the other videos so you can see what else is going on in the fish cave. I'm also a huge fisherman. My fishing wall behind me, so I do plenty of that here too, so go check it out. But anyway, gonna wait a few more minutes, let them acclimate, and we'll get these bad boys in. Stay tuned. All right, the time has come. Let's get these future giants in. So I'm actually going to, I'm going to net the gar because he was in a different tank, put him in. And then I'm actually just going to dump the tarpon and the clown with their water because they were both from the same tank. And there's the only thing in here is the Pleco, so I'm not too worried. But normally you don't want to do that. You want to dump the water, net them so that there's no contaminations from the other tank. But like I said, both of them are coming from the same tank, so same store. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just, you know, a little bit of their water in there, you know, and I could use it to fill it up. But I'm by myself, so this might be tricky, but let's do it. All right, first I'm going to do the gar because he's the trickiest. I'm going to put the camera down while I'm doing this. Here we go, putting them in. One hand on the net, one on the camera. Oh my God, he's gonna be so cool. He's so cool. Oh my gosh, I really am excited. Like I said, that's a Florida right next to him, way bigger. You can see the total difference in the, I'm so excited to get him growing and huge, but I love how, I'm really excited. Love how skinny that long nose is. It's so different. Look at that. Both gar right there. How gnarly is that? Just saying what's up. He's going to get a totally different pattern, totally different look to him. So cool. Look at his little tiny fins. All right, let's get these guys in. Next, I'm going to do the clown. And like I said, we're just going to put him straight in with the water. All right, this will be much easier. Literally, like I said, these both came from the same tank, same water. So I'm just going to go ahead and let's put them in. Oh, baby. The water's still a little murky. That'll improve, like I said, just because I was just stirring it up. Check him out. Little baby clown knife. Man, he's so cool, though. He's so small compared to this monster over here. I mean, oh my gosh. It's going to be so fun to watch him grow out, though. And he's a regular. It'd be really cool if he could get to the size of the other guy someday. But, oh, he's going to be so cool. I got him this little spot to hide. Plenty of rock spots to hide. Yeah, he's so cool. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to get the main event tarpon in here, too. Check him out. He's an absolute brute too. He's definitely bigger than these other guys, but I do think hopefully he won't get too much bigger to where he picks on the clown at some point. Good news is the clown also has plenty of hiding spots. Look at him going through the grasses. That's so cool. The jungle val. Look at the Pleco hiding in on that now. All right, let's get this guy in here. I'm so hyped. All right, here we go. Undoing this big guy. Oh my gosh. I really hope he does well in here. Let's get him in. Oh baby. He's definitely ready to get out of here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh. That thing is so sick. Fresh water tarpon. Check him out. Like I said, this tank will clear up so much more. It's going to look so much better. But man, he's so cool. Oh my gosh. The clown looks so great right there. You can see the bristle nose hanging up there. And the gar must be chilling in the back. Oh, here the gar's right up here already at the top. Man, he is so cool. And I really like him in there with those freshwater plants. But yeah, so if you don't know what a tarpon is, they get huge in the ocean. I've caught one actually, but this is the freshwater version. And man, are they such cool predators. Insanely massive mouths when they feed. But just check out this tank. Like I said, definitely a little murky right now, but that'll clear up within a few hours even. He's just getting used to the temperature right now, acclimating. But I really would love to get him big enough to put into there one day. And maybe into there first. But man, these tanks next to each other are so cool. And of course, you know, this lovely tank over here. But man, I am so stoked for this tank. I almost forgot about this royal. Man, have I wanted a royal Pleco for a long time. They get absolutely huge and they are gorgeous. In here, I've became a little bit of a Pleco nerd, may I say. There's a super red right there that I've grown out. I've grown all of these. I've grown all of them since they were tiny. A cool, different type of bristle nose. You can just see his tail there. And then I've actually got now Bino. And I am not sure where he is, but he's gotten quite large too, who's really cool. And now we're adding the fourth, this royal, and I'm actually just gonna go ahead and grab him with my hands real quick. If you're not too sure what you're doing, don't exactly recommend it. These guys are pointy, but you know, I've done this quite a few times. All right, here we go. Let's get this guy into his new home. Wow, did he just dart? He is so gorgeous. Let me get onto the other side where I can see him. Oh my gosh, check him out. That right there is why he's called a royal Pleco. He is insanely gorgeous. Like I said, I've always wanted one of these. Good news is there's a lot of other Plecos in there, but there's plenty to eat in this tank. There's plenty of algae, rocks, aka he's on this rock right now, which has algae. And I also put in pellets for all these guys too, so he'll have plenty to eat. Of course, now he goes to the other side, but man, they are so cool. And I also love that, like, he'll start off tiny in this tank, and he'll just get huge. I mean, they get massive. You know, he'll even need a new tank at some point, but it'll be really fun always trying to find this guy, same as all the other Plecos. Oh, for example, here's my albino hiding under there. Such a cool fish, but man, is that so wicked. Oh my God, he's so cool. Gorgeous, almost like a zebra. Incredible. But anyway, I will get back to you guys in the next few days to let you know how everybody's doing. Hopefully everybody's doing good, and all this water will clear up for you too. We'll catch you then. What is going on, Aqua Beasts? I'm actually back at school at UNCW. I'm actually currently in Savannah, Georgia for the weekend though. So I've been away from the fish for a few months now. But unfortunately, she lost the little clown knife. When I've been gone, there was a big power outage at my house. My dad did his best he could to save as many fish as he could. Saved everything but the little clown. You know, it's a real little fish, kind of finicky. Clowns need, you know, good oxygen and everything. Very unfortunate. Luckily, that was the only fish we lost. Everything else is doing great. I'm going to throw you back to my house where my cousin Dylan was doing water changes. And he's going to show you these guys before we end off this video. But everything else is doing great.
The 30 gal's looking beastly before water change. Quick update on the tarpon. He's eating like a champ. Little needle nose up here. Still kind of hard to get him to eat, but chowing down on feeders when he gets the opportunity. And then there's the bristle nose, who's steady as ever.